Okay, hello and welcome back to our blind Permadeath playthrough of the Elven racist Meredith. From now on, I want to start the game in the main screen because apparently Twitch mutes that. So, all right, let's explore this place before we talk to good old Duncan MacLeod.
Welcome to the King's Camp, my lady.
Hail to you.
Escape, little dogs. Be free. They look like little demons, to be honest.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope.
Here it is.
Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could.
I would prefer thanks in the form of a payment.
Payment? Isn't it worth something to save a valiant hound's life?
Only to the dog. No, we're going with the first because he's a human. If the hound's life is worth anything, then pay up now.
I see. I have 50 silver. That's my own purse, and nothing more. I hope it'll suffice. Now I must get onto the task of taking care of the poor fella. It'll take a day or two for him to recover, I think. Thank you.
Okay. Let's continue exploring around this side of the... Ooh, Duncan. Don't even think about it.
I want this nonsense talk stopped immediately. What are you, a bunch of nattering fishwives spreading gossip until you brown your small clothes out of terror? We've seen nothing to suggest that the Darkspawn drag our people underground to eat them. And I want this talk about Darkspawn enslaving survivors to stop immediately. Keep your minds focused on the battle. You fight for Ferelden and for your king. Remember that.
What do you know?
Well, don't touch the carcass. We'll be burning it so it doesn't infect.
I also thought that was a lie. I wonder if broodmoors are only born of dwarves. I don't think so, but I don't think I've seen any other race become a broodmother.
Greetings. King Kalen is not in his tent right now.
Okay.
As you wish.
Can I enter and steal everything? Please, pretty please. Okay. I think they believe this is the Tarushel fight.
Hail, Grey Warden.
Tower of Ishal is off limits. The men stationed inside are securing it now.
Alright.
Make us speed your steps.
Just making sure there is nothing. The fights we're going to have in a couple of minutes. Those are hard as fuck. I might die very well. But if I will die, it would be because I was neglectful. If any possible XP of anything, really. I will do my due diligence. And I need more health potions. Okay, but there is nothing. Let's go and steal from the mage chest. And what else? Talk to the vendor. And what else? We should look at the journal tonight. Mage's encampment.
Back again. Don't the Grey Wardens need you? Off you go. I have preparations to make for the battle, and I won't be distracted.
Okay, mage. I have preparations myself. Apparently nothing new here. A cleric.
I must continue my prayer. Another can assist you.
Praying to a tree. She's a heathen. Alright, let's steal this shit. Whatever it might be. Not many things. Okay, now let's...
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some
Deal.
supplies, perhaps?
With this.
Well, let me know what you'd like.
First off is the health bounties recipe. I have 1 gold. Great. Flasks. Please and sell fruit. That's why I get all the fruit. So I need 30 flasks. I think I will get those. So I can make 30 health potions. Eight lesser poultices. Backpack, let's take that. Jesus, now I'm poor. Well, okay, I can sell stuff. I can sell stuff. 1 willpower, 5 mental resistance. Let's sell this. Anything that the companions do not have on, I would guess is garbage. So let's sell all that. Well, not all. There is stuff that Restriction mage. Okay, let's keep the mage gear. And these two are Highland items. Alright, alright. We need to give him a bow for sure. What the hell is this? List of household accounts and expenditures. Useful for merchants. Okay. 6 damage, 6.6 damage actually. Yeah, everyone needs to have a little bow so we can boldly fire those assholes. The other dudes are... well, I'm not going to make them naked, but... I am going to take their weapons. Mod idol. Gen cold resistance. Don't remember the mod idol. Okay, wolf belts. Nice. 7 vials of darkspawn blood. Alright, I think we are in good shape. Let's continue selling stuff.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? Let me know what you'd like.
No, let me... I was selling. Let me see his other stuff. His
Hello again. Is there something you need?
shady items.
Some supplies, perhaps? So long as you keep it quiet.
Alright, let's see what he has here. Soldier's helm. This is all good stuff, but tremendously expensive. I cannot. 3 health. Those are 2. How many points do these things restore? Is so much expensive than the other one. I don't think I can spend my money on that. How would you have a gold, so many golds at this point in the game? Seems almost impossible, but okay, I'm going to keep the bow. I'm going to sell the rest, I think. Maybe not this one. Out of here we come out a party of 3, I think. Party of 3. Aren't we? What will I do at Lenia? That's a very good question. See my type. So this one, Brigand's bow. Can I use this actually? It's amazing. Apparently I can use it. Okay, let's sell these 2 daggers. The axe, let's sell it as well. I'll keep these. I already dealt with these. I think Yeah, let's not sell any of these. Maybe no, that Ring of the Keeper I want for reasons. Okay, let's see what garbage. Spirit bombs. I might have to use that stuff. Private documents. Let's send those in the pens. Why not? I see no reason not to do it. Even this thing. Maybe that crazy madman. So I need 29 elf flasks. 29 flasks. Let's do that.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Yes.
Let me know what you'd like.
Let's get 29 flasks. And I think that will be it. Where is the flasks? He had flasks. I saw them earlier. 29. Okay. So I have 1 gold. Let's see. I can actually equip these now. Armor penetration plus 6 attack. Right. Oof, look at that. Rapid aim. I think that's a good idea. Let's give that to him. I keep the longbows around. 4.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Maybe. Let's see. Let's see
Let
if
me
he
know what
has
you'd like.
anything that gives constitution. Yeah, let's see his speciality items. This has a rune slot. But I don't remember how runes work. Honestly, what runes do I have in any event? Chance to reduce movement speed. +1 fire damage. Spell resistance. That's a good one. Maybe can't you put those on just like that? I don't remember. Physical resistance, physical resistance. Doesn't seem like there is anything good here. Acid flask recipe. Nah. Health bounties recipe. You know what? I'll take it. But only if there is nothing else to buy. I cannot make them. But
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
that doesn't seem too expensive.
So long as you keep it quiet.
Especially if I don't have anything else to spend it on. Okay. Nothing truly remarkable. Okay, yeah, I guess that's it. I'll buy the recipe and maybe that. Let me check his stuff. 7. Or I could use it myself. This does 8 damage.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Yes. The last time I'll talk to you.
Well, let me know what you'd like.
Hopefully for a very long time. Alright. This axe. I could, but it can only be used by Alistair, I think. Only Alistair would be able to wield it. He would be able to wield it. Nah, let's not get it. Maybe I should get it. You know what, let's get it and I'll put the fire rune in. Let's get this, and I'm poor. How does that work? I don't know. I might just lost 40. How do you rune stuff? You can upgrade, but by enchanted fuck. You need sandal for this. Jesus. Now I remember. Whatever. Let's go. Let's look at quests. Bring the wells of blood. Return to Duncan. You found the last will and testament of Rigby. Fine. Did I actually do that? I don't know. Okay, time to talk to Duncan and get this started. We might die. I am not guaranteeing anything. More likely than not, I would say we will die. A note. Dox inferenden.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
What if we have second thoughts?
Let me be very clear on that point. You are not volunteers. Whether you were conscripted or recruited, you were chosen because you are needed. There is no turning back now. You must gather your courage for what comes next.
Courage? How much danger are we in?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
You're saying this ritual can kill us?
As could any darkspawn you might face in battle. You would not have been chosen, however, if I did not think you had a chance to survive.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Yeah, we need to go with number 4. Are all humans such cowards?
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
Will you both shut up?
Yes, Sir Knight. Try not to wet your trousers until the ritual starts.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Let's get on with it then.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward. I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child.
There is
Had I
no
known...
turning back.
No, you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
It's over, I'm fine.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
What kind of meeting?
The king is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Okay, let up. Nice. Let's do that then. But I need to... What do I want to? I think I want to go to Dexterity. Interesting. That means for equipping items, the base numbers is not what matters, because I have base 21 Dexterity, but I can wear this thing. I can use this thing, which requires 24. Okay, that's good to know. So let me check this before we do that. But I don't know if I want 14 cunning. This is late. 18 cunning. I want to get maximum stealth for sure. So I need 18 cunning by level 8, and I'm level what, 4 maybe? Okay, let's definitely get this. Let's drop 3 points here. Yeah, let's get this one. I have no idea if this is useful, but it seems like the best option right now. Then I will 2 talents. Okay, so I can get stealth and this. Rogue has learned how to use items while sneaking, and that's useless, honestly. Okay, let me see. I truly want this one. I wonder if the character has learned to carry one attack through to the next, increasing attack speed substantially. Yeah, that sounds good. This experience with right. Cannot get it anyway. What about this one? Character strikes with both weapons. Cannot inflict regular criticals. Character strikes a target once during normal damage, as well as stunning it. That's good. Stunning is always good. Crippling the target. This is for a very long way off. Okay, I need stuff that helps me right now. What does this do? The quick stepping road can more easily outmaneuver opponents, granting wider flanking angles. That sounds decent, I guess. Imposing penalties to attack, defense, armor penetration. I could get these one. I'm definitely not going to get a stealth right now. This doesn't seem too useful, honestly. This one is, but I will have to wait 2 levels. 1 level up, or maybe 2. These could be useful as well. Oh shit. Open chests or go for this stuff. An item so important, honestly, that I want to waste 1 point here. Well, it's not waste, but I think this is actually good. This is all good stuff. Okay, let's get this one. Yeah. An item is not going to save me, but killing stuff faster might. Alright. Let's go to the War Council and get this started.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Kalen. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order.
I didn't have a choice.
I suppose none of us do. But every Grey Warden is needed.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
cover. To flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
I refuse to be sent on an errand.
We need the beacon. Without it, Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
You see? Glory for everyone.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The Circle of
We will not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, Mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough! This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Kalen. A glorious moment for us all.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
Stop your whining, we have an important job.
We must do whatever it takes to destroy the Darkspawn, exciting or no.
I get it, I get it. Just so you know, if the king ever asks me to put on a dress and dance the Remigold, I'm drawing the line. Darkspawn or no.
You're very small as an elf, I hadn't noticed that. Way to take a stand, Alistair.
I have my dignity. Well, some.
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the king's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
Where will you be?
I will be fighting beside the king with the rest of the Grey Wardens. Again, at his request. We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
What if the archdemon appears?
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you.
How much time do we have?
The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour.
Can we join the battle afterwards?
Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word.
Alright, I know what to do.
Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan. May the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Okay, he leveled up. Alistair disapproves. Nice. I don't think we're going to be friends.
Yes.
Human. Okay, let's look at Alistair. We need Alistair to be a good tank. A guy that can take a beating. A real beating. Level 9, we're very far from that. Threaten. The warrior adds a challenging posture that increases enemy hostility with each melee attack, drawing them away from other allies. Well, that sounds good. Bravery. Bonuses to damage resistance and bonuses to critical chance that increase proportional to the number of enemies that the warrior is engaged. Okay. Warrior fells an enemy, restoring stamina. Alright. The warrior tries to make... I know that one. Don't. Mocking Bellow catches the attention of nearby foes, increasing their hostility. Frightening appearance increases this effect. Alright, I think threaten. I can get threatened already, so seems like that's not much of a problem. Weapon and shield. Overpower. Impossible to get, I think. So it's not yet seen. Shield defense. While this mode is active, the character drops into a defensive stat that favors the shield, gaining bonus to defense and an increased chance to shock off missile attacks, but taking a penalty to attack. Alright. Shield balance. No penalty to attack. Shield wall. Insignificant bonuses to armor and shocking off missile attacks. Okay, that all sounds good. Shield tactics. tactics, 20 dexterity, really. Enemies no longer benefit from flanking, but this is the 9 stuff. So I guess we're going to dump points into Constitution and get this stuff. Seems like the only real choice. Holy fuck, he has less Constitution than me. He's the tank. Yeah, Threaten is the only way to go. So, let's activate Threaten for him. He's going to be threatening everyone. How are his tactics? I wish there was like 30% or something. I guess 25 will have to do. This is a sustained. Yeah. Okay, that's useless. What about me? What abilities do I have? What did I get? I got a passive one. So actually, nothing. Alright. Alistair, you better be a good fucking tank, or I'm going to die. And I don't want to die. Alright, let's get this rolling. Is the vendor still around? I think he goes away now. Yeah. He's gone. Okay. Ah, shit. This is going to be very, very awful. What does Threaten do exactly? Order ups a challenging posture, increasing enemy hostility with each melee attack. Alright, each melee attack.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The blight ends here.
Let's cross the bridge and get to the Tower of Ishal.
Okay. Okay. The humans didn't seem to be doing very well down there.
Help me. They're everywhere. They've taken the tower. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower. It's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Really, you get a mage? I didn't know. I've never played this part other than with a mage. Hilarious. Alright, let me see what we got. Of course, not a healer. I've never played this part of the game except with a mage. The King's Shield. Caster generates a protective sheath that helps divert incoming attacks. I guess this is for him. Flaming weapons, that sounds good. Lightning. Weakness. And paralyze. Alright. Let's see how many slots he has. He has 4, that's good. Target, let's see, target elite or higher. You use paralyze. What else does he have? Personal shield, nah. Let's put the flaming weapons for sure. I can deal with that myself. Lightning. Let's say anyone that's attacking Alistair. Let's apply weakness to them. Enemy attacking Alistair. Use weakness. Enemy target of me. Arcane bolt their asses. And if you don't have Arcane Bolt, then I guess you should. Enemy target of me. Use the lightning. Why not? What does more damage? Lightning or flame blast? Let's see. Well, no. Inflicted fire damage on all targets in the area. Friendly fire potion. Okay, we're not going to do that. This also has friendly fire? Jesus. That's no good. I'm not going to kill myself. Thank you very much. This is a sustain. You can only have one sustained active. No, you can have several. Okay, I have this one and this one. This is awful. Friendly fire all the way. We need this stuff if he learns up. Right. Let caster hands erupt in a cone of flame. What does this do? Caster fires a bolt of lightning. Friendly fire potion. Well, this seems like still it could possibly not hit us. Alright. That mage I think is correctly spec'd. If this fails, then I'll put healing himself. And give us flaming weapons, please. Now let's see if this is better than what he has. I am not sure. +1 magic versus +1 spirit. +1 spell power. What is better? Magic is the measure. It directly increases the spell power score. Increases the spell power by 1. Okay, so it's not better. Here is decent enough ranged character. Alright, dexterity. I give him fatigue. Does fatigue do? I think it increases the... Okay, let's give him this for sure. I have a bunch of stuff for mages. He already has boots. Let's increase his dexterity. Let's wait and see if this other dude is... What is he exactly? The guard. Is he a rogue or is he... He seems like a rogue, to be honest. Okay, let's deal with the mage first. Amulet of the War Mage, yes. The mod idol. What does this do? +2 constitution, okay, that's good. +1 to all attributes, Jesus, no, that's not good. Alright, what is the mage? A lot of resistances. Let's give him... No, this is for the other dude. Whatever. Okay. Now this dude. He must be a... he's a warrior actually. A ranged warrior, great. He has taunting. Hello Fane, how are you? He actually has taunting. Alright. What should I do? Can there be a ranged tank? I don't think that makes any sense. That is hilarious. A ranged tank. 8.8 damage. I wonder if it's much slower. Flaming, yeah, it's of course it's flaming. This one is flaming as well, amazing, they fixed that bug. Alright. +1 dexterity. Actually has better stuff. Why not? Hello, son. How are you? What do I do with this dude? Let's try him as arranged. I am good, thanks, son. Trying to figure out this stuff. I am not too sure. BioWare always expects companions in crazy ways. Reducing its attack and defense. Rapid shot. Any chance of inflicting criticals? Well, I guess he won't be inflicting many criticals anyway because he's a warrior. Let's see if he can taunt at all. Seems ridiculous. Self being attacked by melee attack. Don't. Let's see what happens. I don't have a very good feeling about that. You're starting to feel awake. Isn't it like mid-afternoon in Europe? Or maybe even more. Okay. Ah shit. Allies, let's try to keep them alive. Well, I guess they are not going to be kept alive. Everyone, run! How do I select everyone?
It shall be done.
Ah, fuck. Ah, this dude then. Who the hell died already? The supposed what? Ah, the mage. Fuck. What the hell is going on? I'm fucking this up already. Okay, this dude needs to. I don't have. What? He's in the ground. Okay, let me put this stuff here. Already a mess, it seems.
Bad day.
That's why I prefer mages. What the hell is Alistair doing? Ah, everyone is in cold. Jesus Christ.
It shall be done.
Yeah, this is the first fight of the day. I'm rather... how do I... Come here, Alistair. Okay, let me wait a bit. Figure all this stuff out. I think we need to... I always forget my hotkeys. So this is hold. This is switch weapons. Okay.
I am armed.
And this is select all party. Alright. Let's try to engage in a little ranged.
It shall be done.
How the hell did the mage go down so quickly? I don't even think. Ah, fuck. Come with me, Alistair. Okay, this is ridiculous. I'm not going to waste all those arrows.
It's now we do battle!
Where is Alistair?
Yes.
No!
On it.
Ah! Best beware! Most excellent!
Alright, let's be cautious here. No rush, that's one of the rules. But I did rush trying to save those dudes. And they are paying the price. Okay.
Very well. No quarter shall be given.
Maker! Plan B! Plan B!
Holy shit, it's still not over. Okay, this is... I always mistake them. Why is he not drinking his potions? That's crazy. Yeah, I prefer being a mage. Much less... mage is up. Maybe I can wake up this asshole. Alright. Well, that went very badly. Yeah, I'm still not accustomed to all this shit. Okay, the flaming weapons stopped working. You know what? This dude needs that as well. He's useless otherwise. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I am not accustomed to this style of combat. I'm more of staying behind and dealing with stuff as it comes around. Not going into the battle myself. The commander's helm, let's look at that. Maybe Alistair. Let's give... he cannot use it. Well, you're a great... Sword by Neo, sword by Neo. There we go. What a great dude. Okay, let's give this to him. Yeah, that was awful. I may have to play... May have to play a mage after all. Maybe I'm not capable of playing another class. Gold. We shall see. It's just too chaotic. Seems to me that way. The fighting. Okay. Yeah, let's not do that.
It is begun.
Those soldiers can die. I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. Honestly.
No! There is no glory in bloodshed. Ah!
I think that works. So if I tell them to stop but then tell them to attack, they actually attack, okay. But I wonder if hold stops their tactics from kicking in. I think
Now
it does.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
You know,
Blast!
pretty certain it does. Okay. Why do I keep misclicking? Alright. What is this guy fighting? Alright. Yeah, that's no good. Yeah, they just charge right in. Okay, there he comes. Now again I'm messing up. What I need to do is this. Alright. This is switching weapon, this is stop and hold, alright. Just to unaccustomed to it. Alright, let's loot everyone.
I shall do it.
Okay. Hey, what are you doing? The hell are they doing? Okay, I will make sure they don't attack. Okay, who is fucking me up? Okay, that dude. Where the hell did he come from? Hey, friends. Ah, shit. Where are you going? Oh, this dude is not big boy. This mage is a fucking idiot. No wonder he gets killed all the time. Okay, let's loot them down there. More health, yes. You know what? I think Alistair... Ah, this is the first one. Pretty sure he has gone down below 25 and he has not healed. Yeah, I think
I shall do it.
the problem I'm facing is very simple. The way to beat these games in the rules that I have found is the Dragon Age games, I mean, is you create a very good relationship between your mage and your tank. As long as the mage can keep the tank alive, there is a chance you win. No matter what else happens. And as long as the tank can keep enemies away from the mage, things will go fine. But I'm not playing a mage as I usually do, so I don't know what to do really. It's too vexing. Alright. Let's hold everyone. Because I know this is going to be a mess sooner or later.
It is begun.
There is no glory in bloodshed.
Okay, why is she not attacking?
No!
I'm getting 2-on-1. Yes, I am. She's attacking finally. Let's get Alistair into a mix. And let's take her out. Alistair.
Alright, let's go!
What? Okay. Do I have healed yourself? Yes. Let's put that first. Alright, let's continue being cautious. That's a mage, isn't it? Pretty sure. Okay. Alright. Yeah, there it is, the mage. Okay, I am not going to play without combat pausing. This is too nasty. Too much stuff to do. Okay, who is attacking me? This dude. Well, he's blocked. Is this dude? He's blocked? Why? Attack, you fuck. That's what is making a spay. Or is him? I don't know who's blocked. This is ridiculous.
I shall do it.
There's so many!
Well, who shot me? Time to drink a potion. Okay, the mage. I need to switch weapons. Everyone attack the mage. Where is the mage? This is nonsense. Alright, there we go. What the hell? Why am I stuck in place? I'm slow. Alright. Let's drink another potion, shall we? Everyone come here. Where is that freaking mage? What the hell? What the hell happened? This is so insane. Alright. I'm too rusty. I'm too accustomed to different play style. I don't have any injury kits. Oh, yes, I do. Penalty to attack, yeah. Let's heal up. How do you use this? Ah, yeah, that way. I need to figure out a way to deal with this. The problem is ranged guys. Ranged guys are winning the ranged battle with me. And if a mage could heal me, then it wouldn't matter. I could stand there and shoot them, which is what I would normally do, I think. This dude is really going down. That's another reason I like to have the mages. Be micromanaged. It's just much easier that way. Was it the lightning bolt? Maybe it was myself that killed me. I need to watch that video. Let's see what the hell happened. Why did everyone go down?
I shall do it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to survive the what? Okay, I got really ambushed. Holy Jesus. Yeah, that dude is going down. Yeah, this is going to end almost right now, I would say. Okay, let's attack the same dude, please. Yeah, he has no taunting, which is truly amazing. Those companions are freaking useless. still don't know why I'm not using this one. I should probably use that one.
It shall be done.
Holy crap. It's crazy. Yeah, we're not going to survive the tower officially.
It is begun.
I'm having fun anyway. I think I need to be a proper tank. I need to be a tank if I'm not going to be a mage. It's the only way. So, more likely than not, we're going to restart today when we die to the ogre, or tomorrow when we die to the ogre. One of these days. It's inevitable. Alright. I truly believe it's inevitable.
It is begun.
What do you think? I think I'm doing very badly, to be honest.
Very well.
Poorly. Alright, let's hold before we open the door, in case there is 1,000 darkspawn on the other side. Fuck again. This is insanity. Okay, everyone go. Yeah, I just need to make sure everyone stays in their proper place. Maybe 2 tanks, 1 rogue and 1 mage. That could be a good party. I usually go 1 tank, 2 rogues and 1 mage.
As you say.
We shall see. 2 ranged characters, 2 tanks. That would work, I guess. Ah, fuck. The thing is, you want to break up their groups.
I shall do.
Always, of course. But I have been unable to do so. Stop the match button pressing. Need to hold the group. Switch my weapon. Hold the group. To get into the groove of that stuff. Okay, we survived the first level. Barely.
Maker's breath. What are these darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
There is no point in moaning about it. We have fighting to do.
Good point. I need to stay focused. Kill first, ask questions later. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Taron Logain will be waiting for the signal.
Yes, he will. Alright, let's hold the group that's this one. Or maybe not a nightmare. Maybe if I were not a nightmare, things would be obviously far easier. Maybe it's nightmare. Even as a mage, I couldn't go through the game without dying. And I know how to play a mage. Okay, there's 1,000 people. I didn't look at the map. There are 1,000 darkspawn. Legislos was right when he said that nature, what is it? Improved survival. This is important. I think it is actually. Why did I lose the sustained? Jesus Christ. Let's make sure everyone has their sustains. Not that it does much anyway. Alright, so yeah, that worked. Let's lure them bit by bit.
As you say.
Lesser injury kit. I think I'm going to hold on to those for the main characters. Not for those assholes. The history of the Imperium. That's the chest I couldn't open. Because I am a poor... What? Room, that's it. Ah, great. That didn't do much. I can deal with one of them. That certainly helps. I can actually kill most of them myself, I think. Look at how she attacks. It's amazing. Okay. It's actually quite impressive, honestly. Hey, friends. That mage is a fucking moron. Nice. I knew something was wrong. That makes stuff much easier. I'll keep that talent in mind for every rogue I roll. That definitely makes them more dangerous. Okay, who's going to follow me? This is how the game is supposed to be played, I think. Hello? Bunch of archers. I don't think they are coming after me. Let's make sure there are no more melee dudes around. Maybe I can even turn it into melee. No, they won't. No one does. Alright, so let's send the rest of the party to fight. Let's focus on one dude at a time. Look at that, I lost it again, why? I don't understand why this goes away. Where is this asshole? Why does this get does it last only 30 seconds? No, it doesn't. But I keep losing it for some reason. Does she deactivate it? I don't think so. Ah, it's because I switch weapons. Yeah, it's because I switch weapons. Okay. That's problematic.
I shall do it.
Okay, this dude, is he supposed to have something? Let's do that. No, but I don't know how far the ogre is. How far off. But I'm sure I'm going to die to the ogre. I am certain. It's almost impossible I don't. Well, I think that's the case anyway.
What?
Let's put... he's already all feisty with me. Alright, we're going to level up, which is good news.
Yes.
But yeah, the fact that Alistair does not have taunting, that's horrendous. Truly horrendous. And this ability is very important for any rogue. As I said, I've never rolled a rogue before.
It shall be done.
But it's obvious, it's really important. Fuck, attack, you idiots. Is there any mage around? I don't see any mages. Who are they attacking? Some random dude. Ah, that's the ogre. Jesus Christ, I can hear him. Okay, now things are going to be awful. Another helm, let's see. I know I'm going to lose this one. It's really sad when you kind of No, you're going to die. Because that's what it feels to be a soldier to some extent.
Very well.
Okay, I doubt I'll have a chance to craft health potions up there, so I'm going to craft everything now. We're going to do all the elf route I can. All the whatever, these things. 30 of them. If I'm not going to die, it's because we're going to be eating all the health potions. And I think at this point everyone needs to use them, not just my characters. What's this? The third floor. Actually, I don't know what's in the third floor. Can I micromanage the health of everyone? I don't know. I don't think I should try. This is a fight that needs a lot of micromanagement, so I think I can do it. If not, I'll switch the tactics mid-combat. I hope I can. Holy fuck.
I shall do it.
Loghain better be ready to charge
no,
as soon
it's
as we light
not.
the signal. The king is depending on us.
Is there a fourth floor? Oh, good. That takes that means I will be able to level up before we do that. That was a very grave concern for me. Okay, let them come. Anyone that wants to fight one-on-one can do so. Oh, it's actually a rogue. Okay.
Very well.
Shit. Yeah, in the first attack and not being a tank is not optimal, I think. I wonder if you can activate that ability with a let me see. I want to know. Can you activate the momentum ability with a bow? Because if that's the case, then the bow will also be kind of useful. If it can shoot much faster.
I shall do it.
Okay, those noises made me think there was something behind me. There is someone behind me. Alright. Oh, look at that, it's grayed out. It's grayed out. You cannot use it. Well, that's a shame. I guess then this bow goes to Alistair. I think that's the only thing that makes sense. Attacking with Alistair. Opening combat with Alistair. Ranged Alistair. 24 dexterity. He's not going to have 24 dexterity, no way. Yeah. Alright. So ranged Alistair is the way to go here. Actually, that rapier aim, I don't think he's going to be hitting anyone, but whatever. So she's never going to be using that again. Alright, let's level up. Level up, what do I want? Maybe more cunning, actually. Maybe 2 cunning, 1 constitution. Let's see. What helps me survive right now? I think this doesn't. I think maybe in survival. Equal or lower level? I don't know. Up to 2 levels. Maybe I should go with this one and be done with it. And then I'll start putting points into herbalism and survival. Yeah, let's get this one. Be done with that stuff. Now here, Meredith. Alright. What helps me? I could get this and go. Can I go back down and open everything? I could try, I guess. Because nothing here will help me right now, I think. Besides, combat is already way too complex for my taste. I have too many stuff to worry about. So I could put 1 point here. And go and open those chests. Okay, let me make sure I can actually do that. If I can go down, I will put 1 point into that. If I cannot, I will put it in a stealth.
Very well.
And in case I can go down, I'll do that, and that will be the end of today's stream. I'll stop here. Because the child is up and I need to take care of him. Okay, can I go down? Yes, I can, alright. Then let's do that. Let's put 1 point into unlocking shit and go trolling around. Piercing weapons. Really? Amazing. What did I say? 2 points to cunning, 1 to... Yeah. Okay, let's get then this one and this one and see what happens. At the very least, I'll get some experience out of opening those chests. And as I said, that will be the end of today. I like to move to the left, but I cannot. Ooh. Alistair, is this better? I guess I cannot see. It's exactly the same. Maybe it's better for this asshole. He cannot use it, great. What the hell? How does he have that equipped? Ah, he has a penalty. Or not. I don't know what's going on. Like, how can he wear this? I don't know. I don't really care either. I think there was another chest I couldn't open. Pretty sure. Maybe I'm just dreaming. No, it was in the restarting area. There was a chest. There.
Very well.
I wonder if you could lose by doing this. Can you go out of the Tower of Ishol? I think there were a bunch of chests outside as well. Yes, you can. That's amazing. Honestly.
I shall do it.
Game over. You took too long. I do remember there were chests, but they were they... Won't this dude help us? Let's try to get him up there.
Stand fast. We fight for Ferelden.
Apparently not. Apparently there were no chests. I was just imagining stuff. Maybe there... Well, that was kind of a waste of a point. Alright, let's get back to where we were, and that will be it for today. Or maybe I'll clear that. Yeah, you know what, let's do... Nah, let's not do it. I cannot leave the child unsupervised for so long. Alright. Not many great things from that exploration, but whatever. Got a little bit of experience out of it. How much does it? Yeah, he might level up. I hope he has, so I can dump more points into Constitution. He needs to survive a hell of a beating when we get to the orc, to the ogre. So, things will be like this. If I see enemies...
Very well.
If I see enemies, I'll swap to Alistair, swap to the bow, shoot them and make them come to us. But I will explore with... I guess with the rogue in case there are traps that she can detect. There have not been many. Let me see a map here. 4th floor. I remember the fights that come up are you have dogs in cages, a bunch of stuff. Yeah, that will take too long. So thank you very much for watching. I hope I'll see you tomorrow when we will for sure be fighting the ogre. I think I kind of figured out how to survive as a rogue. This is a very good skill. With this and a decent tank, I think I could make it work. But Alistair is not that good of a tank, I had forgotten. It's been like 5 years since I played this game. He's not a great tank. I just need to make sure he aggroes people first before I do. And maybe that will be enough. Alright, so thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.